Learning the difference between calculated columns and measures is an important concept to learn in DAX. In this video, we will understand what calculated columns are, whether you're using Power BI, Power Pivot in Excel, or analysis services in Tabular, and table can be extended by creating new columns. Calculated column in Power BI can be created by going over to the Modeling tab and clicking New Column. To show you what a calculated column does, I will switch over to the Data view and select New Column. There is a formula window with column highlighted. Calculated columns can be used just like any other columns. The important thing to remember is that calculated columns are computed during the database processing and stored inside the model, which means they will consume RAM memory. The more calculated columns we create, the more RAM resources would need to be allocated to these columns. So please use your calculated columns wisely. If your task is to create a column that requires several sophisticated calculations, it is recommended to do it in one column to avoid depleting RAM resources. You may have a scenario that requires building one column in table A, another one in table B, and a third one in table C that works in conjunction with the other two. This is bad practice. Good practice is what we have here. If we take a look at the Formula tab, calculated columns and measures use the same syntax. It starts with the column name, then we have an equal operator, and on the other side we write the expression. In our example, this will be a very simple calculation. Let's name this population multiplied by 2 equals, we're going to call out the population times 2, and then we're going to hit enter. Now we have an additional column with all the population values multiplied by 2. Our new column can now be used just like any other column, and this was our lesson to calculated columns. In our next video, we will discuss measures and see how they differ from calculated columns.